Hello, this is exercise 11 exceptions and templates. So in exceptions, our first program is to create a class named real estate that has a data member to hold the price of the house, the number of bedrooms and the number of bathrooms. It has member functions including which are overloaded in insertion and extraction operators. In the main function, we have to create objects of the real estate class and allow the user to enter data and display its data members and entered. The main function should also display an appropriate thrown error message if negative values are entered for any of the data members. So let's see its code. So here I have created a class named real estate, and its private scope I've given three members: price, BDR, bed hour, and number of bathrooms. So in its public scope, I have created an operator overloading function which overloads the insertion operator. First, I have asked the user to enter the price of the house. I've taken the input and price. Then I've checked using the try. I've checked if the price is less than 0. Then I have thrown the price, and then I catch it in an integer p. Then I print the error message as error cannot be less than 0. Then I have used the goto function to go again and ask for the price again. Here next I have asked the user to enter the number of bedrooms. In the bedroom I have done the same. I have checked using the try if the number of bedroom is less than 0. If it's less than 0, then we have to throw the number of bedroom, and then I have displayed the error message as error can't be less than 0. Then again I have asked using the goto. I have repeated that same statement again if to enter the user, so that the user can enter a number greater than 1. Same as I have done with the number of bathrooms. Next I have created again in the extraction operator which displays all the above details. The details of the real estate are as follows. Then I have printed the price using the r dot price, then r dot bedrooms, and r dot number of bathrooms. In the main function I have created an object r1 of the real estate, and I have just asked the user to input the value, and then I have displayed the value. Let's check its program. So let's just compile it. Now let's run it. It's asking the number. If I first enter positive numbers like 3, 4, it gives me the details as price of the household is 2, bedrooms is 3, and bathrooms are. But when I enter something as -2, it throws me an error that error can't be less than 0, and it asks for the price of the house again. So let's check. Now if we do this, and if we give the bedroom as -4, again it throws an error. Then it shows the display. Here we can see we got 2 errors because we gave the user gave input as negative signs. So this is exception handling. Next next part of the 11th exercise is templates. So let's see a question. The question says as create a function template to display the value that is both preceded and followed by 10 asterisks on a line. We have to, in the main function that tests the functions with the character integer, double, and strings argument. We have to create a class employee that contains 3 data fields of our choice. Include a constructor to set the data values and an overloaded insertion operator that displays the field. In the main function, we have to reference the template that displays the preceding and the trailing asterisk and also works in employee argument. So let's check its code. Sorry, it's 11.3. Okay. So here in this function, in this program, I have created a template with a type name of t. Then I have created a function called asterisk which returns nothing, so its return type is void. Then its type is t and a variable x. Then I printed out the variable x, simple cout, with preceding 10 asterisks and successive 10 asterisks. Now I have created a class employee which have 3 data members, name, field, and id in its private member, and in public I have created a constructor which initializes the values of name, field, and id given by the user in the arguments of the object of employee. Next, I have overloaded the insertion operator to display these things, display the name, field, and IDs. So first I've used cout, the employee info is, and have called the asterisk functions here, and I've given its type because the name is of type string, and I have displayed the name e.name. Similarly, the field is also of type string. We have displayed its name. Next, again, the ID is of type int, and I have displayed the ID. In the main function, I have called the asterisk. In the int main function, I have called the asterisk function with an integer type, and the value is 3. Second, I have given a float type with a value of 7.2. Then I have a string type data with the value of program, then a character with the value of a, then a double with a value of 0.645, and it goes on. Next, I have created an object of the class employee E1, and I passed the value as 3 arguments as Lovell George, then the technical head of the department, and any integer value. Then I have, using this insertion operator, I have tried to display the output. So let's see its program. First, let's compile it. Now let's run it. So here, let me go up. Okay, so here we can see that the first value which we gave in a template was 3. So it is giving 10 preceding and 10 successive asterisks in front and back. Similarly, all these other values of different data types have the same format. And here we can see the class which we created, the object which we created, that is with the 3 arguments, Lovell George, technical head of the run, and an integer, that is 764. We are getting the same output as we use the same function of asterisk, which is a template function. So this is exercise 11, templates and exception handling. Thank you.